Hey yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DJ Buck, the Trap Bully, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Studio730 Productions. I got the boy E, you know what I'm saying, that everybody been talking about. Yo, E, tell them niggas what it is.
Yo, real talk, capture moments in the building, man. And it's definitely somewhere that I'm going to bring a place for my people to be able to get some official work done. You know what I'm saying? Partnered up with DJ Buck. You already know what time it is with him. And, you know, I mean, just naturally give people good artwork, man, because it seems like there's a lot of people out there that just practicing, you know what I'm saying, rather than using the normal way, like fake skin or pork shoulder, something like that. But they just practicing on regular people, and then it's like, you know, they hit me up, and it's like, can you do something with this? And I'll be like, well, I could, but I mean, I'd rather you get something that I do rather than trying to fix something else, you know what I'm saying, that somebody else did. But we'll get into that.
Word. But yo, my man, you know what I'm saying? Some people know you, some people don't know you. A lot of people getting to know you and stuff like that. Like your name is surfacing through VA, like, I mean, some type of disease, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yo, let's give them let's visit the background a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's take it back to what was you doing before tattoos? Like, tell them where you originally from.
Alright, I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised, and
shout out to NY and Brooklyn,
Brooklyn,
you know what I'm saying?
Up.
What up?
Definitely New York in the building, man. I got nothing but love for my borough, you know what I'm saying? And hometown, Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, I stomped over there too.
Shout out to the X. You know what it is.
Yeah, BX, you know, nothing but official people out there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got much love for New York. And when me growing up, it was just, you know, moms had 5 children, you know me, older brother, 3 sisters, you know what I'm saying, growing up in the projects. And, you know, normal lifestyle in the hood, and I'm caught up. I always knew how to draw. You know what I'm saying? I always, like, found time to, you know what I'm saying, try to practice my drawing. I just feel it puts me in a comfortable space where, you know, I get my thoughts together and stuff like that. But it's kind of crazy to come outside and tell your peoples growing up, yo, I'm an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really never broadcast that. You know, I knew how to draw and stuff. So I always, you know, found myself getting caught up in the wrong crowd growing up. So with that being said, you know, Rikers Island was like my second home. Right. You know? And, you know, I mean,
for those that don't know what Rikers Island is, you know what I'm saying, let them know what it is real quick.
Rikers Island is more of a county jail for New York City. And, you know, that's where every borough, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, like, you know, Staten Island, like wherever you at in New York, like they'll send you there if you get caught up doing something crazy. You'll be on Rikers Island. So I used to be in Rikers Island, you know, a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah. So it was one time that I had got caught a major charge, and it was you know, armed robbery and you know, armed robbery.
Yeah.
Definitely hit me with the big numbers when it came down to that. So, you know, I had to do 5 years upstate, but taking it back to Rikers Island, you know, I seen a lot of people when they was doing tattoos how they would do it. There wasn't no tattoo machines, and this is going back to 1998. It's going back that far. So, you know, I ain't really had nobody showing me love when it came down to supporting me and helping me get through the time that I was doing. So I really had to put my back against the wall and figure this shit out. Like, all right, I could either just take what the system is giving me, which is just enough to survive. You know what I'm saying? Or I could try to use my skill and see if I can make a few dollars. You know, I'm a hustler. Regardless of what I was doing, it was all about me making funds.
Yeah.
So I seen this one dude. He was doing tattoos in there, and he was plucking.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, he was okay. But I was looking at his work like, damn, it could be better. I mean, I think I could do this.
Right.
So I just gave it a shot. Picked out a guinea pig, you know what I'm saying? And he let me rock and do a small tattoo on him. So I started plucking it, doing I think it was a name.
Mm-hmm.
So came out pretty good. And other inmates seen it, and they were just, you know, basically wanting me to do this shit.
Right.
So homie was the other dude that was doing them. You know, he had to fall back because I was on a set now. Yeah. So, you know, I was hooking everybody up and stuff like that. Then came down to about 3-4 years into the bid, and I was in this one facility where I bumped heads with this guy. He was a cool black dude from Long Island. And me and him used to break bread together and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to get a tattoo done. So I was like, all right, cool, boom, I got you. I did he requested his son and his daughter on his forearm. So I'm like, I bet that'd be sweet if I could do a portrait with your son and your daughter on your forearm. But how about let's just make it where the mist of the portrait goes into like a genie bottle. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So I designed it up, drew it up on him and stuff like that because I know how to draw, so I could freehand a lot of work. So I drew it up, did the tattoo. He was open. He was open, like real talk. He was open. So I was like, I bet. He went home about 6 months before I got out, and when I came home, you know what I'm saying, I was just getting a lot of messages coming from him. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I mean, that was, you know, time that, you know, passed by. I didn't think we was gonna follow up when we hit the town. So I linked up with son, and he was like, yo, I gotta take you somewhere. So I'm like, I bet, let's roll out. So we went to Manhattan to a spot called Unimax Tattoo Supplies down on Canal Street. And I'm over there looking at the equipment and stuff like that, and then he just pulled out a stack. He was on some like, look, I'm gonna invest into your journey right now. You know what I'm saying? I got a few dollars. I'm gonna give you this stack and get the equipment going. So that
for those that don't know what a stack is, man, you know what I'm saying? That means $1,000, all right? But go ahead, you gotta bring it back to them, let them know. But go ahead, man.
No doubt. Yeah, he gave me $1,000 and he paid for my first set. So now I'm looking at this set and I'm like, this is a whole new journey. I never touched this set with official tattoo equipment. I'm used to being in jail doing it, you know what I'm saying, doing my work with the machine that I put together. Yeah. So, you know, I said I appreciated it, you know what I'm saying, and I took it where it was a blessing that he ain't have to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Son ain't have to do that. He ain't have to come out of his pocket. He could have left that memory and left it in jail. He ain't had to follow up on it. So salute to you, my nigga, for coming through and blessing me with that beginning motivation for me, so that, you know what I'm saying, I could do something with it. And I never turned back. Once he gave me that equipment, you know what I'm saying, I just kept pushing to do more, pushing to do better, and you know what I'm saying, took it from there. Long story short, ever since that day, I never seen him again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I felt that it was an angel that came to me in a dark time of my life, and he gave me something to keep me alive and thrive with. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the homie, because I wouldn't even know him if I bumped heads with him again. Like, it's that long ago that happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And hopefully he's doing well out there in the town. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, you know, salute to you, homie.
Yeah, definitely salute to him, man, you know what I'm saying? Because it takes, you know what I mean? I mean, you ain't going to find somebody to really, you know what I'm saying, put money into you, you know what I mean? I mean, especially out of left field, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, yo, hey, here go $1,000, go buy this equipment, go ahead, you know what I'm saying, do tats or whatever, you know, continue, you know what I'm saying, the journey or whatnot. So, yeah, definitely, man, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of real people out there, but, you know what I'm saying, ain't much of them, you know what I mean? But, you know, so all right, so after, you know what I'm saying, so you did the 5 years, you know what I mean? After 5 years or whatnot, you came home, you know what I mean? This guy, you know what I'm saying, getting in touch with you and stuff like that, gives you this equipment. You go ahead, you know what I'm saying, you make the run for it or whatnot. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying, so you was in New York or whatever, just basically just tatting everybody up.
All right, yeah, well, this is how it worked. When I got to New York and I got the equipment, my mission now is I got to go into the tattoo shops. Right. Because I ain't never go traveling, going to nobody's house. It's not safe to do that in New York.
Well,
you know
New York, you got to be traveling around trains, buses, you know what I'm saying?
So, boom, I go down to the heart of Manhattan, you know what I'm saying? And I start, you know, shopping around, trying to look for a job, going to every tattoo parlor that's there to see if they give me a shot. I ain't really had too many pictures to go off of, but, you know, I do know how to talk and be, you know what I'm saying? Right. Where they can understand what my motivation is and know that it's pure. So I had got this one spot called Whatever Tattoos on West 3rd and McDougal.
Okay.
They gave me a shot down there called, it was called Whatever Tattoos. It was number 2 because it had a couple of the same shops or whatever. There was Asian owners, and it was another guy in there, and there was another girl in there that does tattoos also. So it was just us 3 rocking, and you know, they giving me like pointers here and there and stuff like that. And I'm looking at my work, and I'll take a picture, and I'll look at it, and I'll be like, I could do better than this. And then my next tattoo, I would also look. You're your own critic.
Yeah, you know
you're your biggest critic. So it's like, you know, I always break my tattoos apart, and I always try to do better the next time. But yeah, the journey went from there. Then I had got opportunity to work in the Bronx, and for some bikers. Okay. They had a tattoo shop on third.
Bikers are serious, man.
Yeah.
They don't play when they come down to these tats, man.
Yeah, so I got down there and started working with them for a little minute, you know, about a year. Then from there, I skated off to Queens. There was a tattoo shop down on Jackson Heights. It was called Studio730.
Right.
And you know, there was a Ecuadorian lady. She was real cool, and her name was Patty. She was the owner of the joint, and you know, she gave me an opportunity to work with her, and I did tattoos out there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just bounced around New York. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just to get more spread my wings out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to just stay in one spot. Yeah. So from there, I branched off to Virginia, and before I moved out here, I'm looking at the place, like the whole aura of the people that's out here, and I'm like, damn, it's kind of, you know, comfortable. I felt the comfortable vibe when I came out here, and I'm like, yo, I won't mind moving, but you know, anywhere you move, you gotta find somewhere that you could be able to take care of the family and take care of yourself financially. So I'm looking for jobs, working in a tattoo shop. I stepped in a couple of them, and I didn't really get that vibe where I would feel comfortable in. You know what I'm saying? It was different than the tattoo shops that's in New York. So, you know, I mean, that was my bad for expecting, you know, every place to be, you know, the same. So I made that decision not to do tattoos in the tattoo shops out here. So I started doing my own thing, started traveling, going to do parties on the weekends and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Meeting official people, you know, and the means of me being in their personal comfortable zone in their house, and I'll come by and, you know what I'm saying, show them some love. You know, basically bringing, since I got experience working in the tattoo shops, I'm bringing the tattoo shop to you.
Right.
What I'm saying?
I got
me
you.
being there. I'm not one that just picked up a tattoo machine and then want to just travel and go to people's houses and just giving them work that's not professional. So
right.
Since day one, I've been putting that out there. You know, I've been out here since 2009 in Virginia.
Right.
And yeah, so it's been a great journey. You know what I'm saying? For me being out here, salute Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been all over Virginia, and I took all calls, and you know, like I said, met a lot of official people out here, and they showed me love back.
Right.
I mean, it's just, you know, great work that I'm trying to give them, and from there, I've been, you know, still looking and seeing other people's work that, because there's a lot of people out here in Virginia that do tattoos.
Yeah,
like
definitely are.
That's not in the shop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, some people have some more work to go, and some people, you know what I'm saying, are stuck in their ways, you know, so to say, and other people is just getting started. So, I got support for all of them.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? I got support for all of them. If it's a machine that's broke, I got experience on fixing stuff. Right. So, you know, I mean, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I just want, because there's enough money out here for everybody. Right. It's close to 9 million people in Virginia. So, I mean, there's enough money. It's not like, you know, I'm on some everybody's minds. Nah, this I got my peoples, you got your peoples. If you need any help when it come down to something you getting stuck with, I'm there for you. So I'm supporting it. And especially, you know, my mother's black. You know what I'm saying? My father's Puerto Rican and Cuban. And I was never raised with him, so I don't know Spanish. Right. You know, that's something that I could have picked up on my own. But by my mother being black, you know what I'm saying, I just had that that in me, you know what I'm saying, from the time that I've grown up till now. Right. So when I see someone that is, you know what I'm saying, my color. You feel me? Doing tattoos and stuff like that. I mean, I want to support that as much as I could because this is an industry where it is looked down upon us. You know what I'm saying? But that we can't do it. We're not supposed to get tattoos because of our skin color. You know what I'm saying? It's too dark. When that's a straight up lie. We've been, if anything, there's some amazing black tattoo artists in the game out here in Virginia too. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying are giving out good ink to people and stuff like that. And you know, salute to everybody that's doing tattoos in Virginia and taking this joint serious because I'm definitely taking this serious. I haven't had a job since I can't remember when. I've been doing tattoos since 1998. From 1998, when I got popped, locked up basically, and went to Rikers Island, I stood in Rikers Island for a whole year doing the plucking. So I had that year experience plucking tattoos, and then went upstate to 5 different prisons where I was getting transferred to. Met a lot of official people up there doing tattoos everywhere I was going. And that was from 99 to 03. So I had that type of experience doing tattoos. Got professional in 2003 to 09 working into the tattoo shop. And now from 2009 to 2018, I've been just independent when it came down to doing my tattoos. And I haven't worked anywhere else. So basically I've been my own boss over a decade. And it's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm reaching out and I want to do even more. So with that, I want to put out a tattoo shop, you know, which you already know. We about to make, we about to make it happen, though. Because, I mean, you know how much passion I got when it comes down to these tattoos. And my back is against the wall where I'm not working and getting provided for my family from anywhere else but these tattoos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking this serious. Every tattoo I do, it means a lot to me. And I care a lot about you being happy as a customer so that you would come back. I'm not just looking at the work as if, I want to rush through this tattoo because you're paying me bread and I got another house I got to go to. I don't rush tattoos. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of questions that by me doing tattoos that I wouldn't want the customer to ask me, which is how long do I have left? You know what I'm saying? That one right there just
that kind of puts you, you know what I'm saying, makes you have to rush through your tat, you know what I'm saying? Like you're taking too long, so then it's like in your mind, like, yo, I need to hurry up. Damn, am I taking too long? Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, only been here for like 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So, I know exactly what you mean with that, man. You know, it's definitely hard.
Definitely a throw off right there. You know, tattoos is gonna be with you forever. So when it comes down to you getting a tattoo, don't rush it. Don't put really a time limit on it. I'm not one of those that goes by the clock when it comes down to prices. You get your set price, and however long it takes to make your tattoo perfect, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to make sure that you're happy with your tattoo. But so I'm out here in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Richmond. I'm out here in every part of Virginia. I done had calls when it come down, even in the military. I stay getting a lot of calls in the military. Salute Fort Lee. You know what I'm saying? I definitely,
salute.
I've definitely been in the building a couple of times out there. You know, the colleges out here, you know, beautiful places and stuff like that. Kids trying to do, you know, get the degrees and stuff like that. And I understand financially it's hard be going to college, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, wanting to get a tattoo that, you know, the tattoos is expensive. I work with people, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you ain't got my price. And, you know, I'm the type that I will understand your situation and I'll work with you when it come down to it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't have shop prices to get tattoos, but they still want to get tattooed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to work with you and make sure that this can happen. You know, I'm not gonna put my foot down like this tattoo costs $1,000. You ain't got a stack. I ain't doing it. Nah, I'll probably drop it even $200. I'll give it to you for $8. You know what I'm saying? Just to give it, make this happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I got nothing but love for the tattoos. It's not really the money. It's not really the money because the money gets spent. You know what I'm saying? It's more with me. It's the picture. Well, I can always look at that picture like I did that. It's not going to go away. It's always going to be there. So, you know, even when it comes down, I've been out in Virginia so long that I would go to my man's crib, let's just say, somebody that I know out here that I've did they work, and they may have a kid that's 10 years old. They done witnessed me doing their father's tattoo. By me being out here this long, that kid is already 18. He's hitting me up now, like, yo, you did my pop's tattoo. I won't let no one else do my work. I want you to do it. You drew. I've done drew tattoos, not permanent marker Sharpie tattoos on some of their children,
like freehand.
Yeah, because they be wanting something to get with their parents. So sometimes I hook the kids up and give them some art, and then the years go by.
Gotta do it for the kids, baby. Gotta do it for the kids.
Yeah, definitely. I want to be able to support and sponsor a couple of like football games and stuff like that, or whatever it is, like fundraisers, non-profit joints, because I want to give back to the communities out here. There's good people that's out here that some is doing good, some is just getting by. You know what I'm saying? And they may need some help. Yeah. And I'm out here. I'm not just out here just to take everybody's money, giving them tattoos and stuff like that. They supporting me when they come down to them getting some artwork. They calling me. So I understand you want a tattoo, but I look at it bigger. I look at it more of I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I really do. I appreciate that. There's nothing but love when it comes down to Eric Capture Moment tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they supporting that. They definitely supporting that. And I'm gonna give this back. My plan is to open this shop up, get a couple of black artists that's in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? That may not be in the shop or may be in the shop, but I want to be able to get them inside, the shop.
You're trying to make a home, you know what I'm saying, where, other people can actually, grow and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, because it's definitely going to be a successful shop, because, I'm going to put A1 tattoos from the jump.
Right.
As soon as the grand opening, Virginia, you will definitely be ready for this grand opening, because I'm going to promote it, I'm going to put it everywhere. So I want, that support to come to the shop so that you can see where I'm going with this.
Definitely.
It's going to be bigger than just a normal tattoo shop. I've seen a lot of tattoo shops. Let's talk about the tattoo shops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a few out there, man. Let me tell you something, man. Me and him walked into a few or whatnot just to kind of see and get an idea like how Virginia moves around with their tattoo parlor. But yeah, go ahead. Let them know, what I'm saying, how the joint be, man.
All right, now I'm not a hater. You know what
Definitely
I'm
not. Definitely won't say that.
I speak real talk. So when it comes down to me seeing other tattoo artists that work in the shop, I've seen a lot of tattoos come out there and they'll look official. And then here we go with me getting calls. Somebody done got a tattoo from a tattoo shop asking me if I can fix it. Now, that's not really professional work if you have to call me for me to fix a tattoo that came out the shop. And, I'm kind of scared to get a tattoo myself, because from you seeing 3 tattoos come out the tattoo shop that look amazing, and then the last one come out and his joint don't look too official, but I don't want to be that one to leave the tattoo shop and I'm the one that somebody needs to fix.
Yeah, definitely.
It's supposed to be a consistent work when you do a tattoo. And I when I open up this shop, it's just gonna be nothing but consistent official artwork going down.
Definitely.
Even going down to the smallest tattoo. It could be a teardrop under the eye. I want to make sure that teardrop look like you can wipe it off because it looks real.
Yeah.
Like I'm into 3D tattoos.
Yeah, I was about to tell you, man. Yeah, get into that, man, because you know, man. Like, I've been seeing your work or whatnot, and you know me, man. I've been seeing you for many years and stuff. As a matter of fact, he is the only one that, done my tattoos. For years or whatever. Like, this man started with tattoos, and he still continuing, to give me tattoos. But, that's, talking about 3D, though, man, like, your name is, is basically, like I said, surfacing so much. I'm hearing so much in the streets. A lot of customers, a lot of people that come up, like, I look at these tattoos, I'm like, damn, man, that joint is dope. You know what I'm saying? Where you get it done from? And they'll be like, oh, yeah, I got it done from, from Eric or whatnot, So, your name, definitely. Your name is definitely surfacing in Virginia right now. Tell them about the 3D tattoo and that, you know what I'm saying? What makes them, you know what I'm saying, your tattoo so special, you know what I mean?
Like my preference, and I think I would prefer to do photorealism and 3D tattoos. Give it some dimension, you know, because it makes it look real.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like for whatever the client wants me to do, I'll ask them if it's okay that I could try to give it a third dimension. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets more you appreciate it more. You know what I'm saying? It's like better to me. That's just how I see it. I think.
But you're the artist though, so you know what I'm saying. You know more or less, you know, like what you know. Basically, like if you see something and whatnot, you know what it's supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so. You know, by you giving your inputs, you know what I'm saying, to these people, a lot of people appreciate that. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Yeah. Nah, I mean, that's something that, I mean, I can't tell anybody what to get.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? But I could just, you know, at least give them a couple of more ideas on top of the focus that they trying to get, you know?
Definitely.
And, yeah, so, I mean, if it was up to me, I would definitely promote getting the best tattoo that you can get. Like quality means a lot. You know, straight lines, thin lines, bold lines, color saturation. Like, you know, everything counts when it comes down to making your tattoo look perfect.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't know. I mean, it may be that there are other artists out there that's, you know, doing, if not better work than I am. You know, salute to y'all. You feel me? I will be on that page. I guess I'm one tattoo away from there.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I mean, I invested in my equipment. You know, shout out to Cheyenne Tattoo Equipment again. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Shout out.
Some love. That was that project, that machine is what I've been using, and it's official. You know, I use you got Eternal Ink.
Okay.
That's a good name brand ink right there. You know, that's what I've been using on my work. And yeah, it's just your equipment only comes out well, not really your equipment. Your work looks the better your work, it has to be equipment that you're using.
Right.
You know, like I wouldn't shop on Amazon and just get a $20 tattoo kit and buy the kit that all the inks that come together and stuff like that for $10. I wouldn't go in that route because they watered down. It's not nothing that, you know, you could really, it's not good quality work. So invest your money into the tattoo equipment that you're using because it makes your work look like something.
It's basically what they say though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you pay for is what you're gonna get. So if you got somebody who's charging you $20 for this big old, you know what I'm saying, rolls or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, don't expect it to be, you know what I'm saying, top quality or whatever. You know it's going to definitely be some, you know what I'm saying, some dude that's just learning and he just wants to get his hands on skin and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So definitely that's not, you know what I'm saying, the route you guys want to go. But, you know what I'm saying, so yeah, so you get a lot of people that call you, do cover ups, you know what I'm saying, we got to do X, Y, Z.
Right.
I've been looking, like, I'm everybody know me. I'm a social media fiend. I'm always on social media. I'm always looking at new content, you know what I'm saying? Like, my ears is always to the streets when it comes down to a lot. I mean, I'm out here in Virginia. I know what the hell's going on in New York and Chicago and freaking London, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down music-wise, you know what I'm saying, tattoo-wise stuff. But I've been seeing a lot of people, man, you know what I'm saying, they be doing tats and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I like to watch it and that. Mm-hmm. But yo, let's talk about how clean they, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean the way they, you know what I'm saying? Like they station be though, man. It be so like unsafe. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, I mean, yeah, they are people that's not trained. You know,
yeah, like it's crazy.
And being able to use all the precautions and stuff like that. Like I'm a licensed tattoo artist.
Salute to that.
In the state of Virginia, yeah. Salute to DePaul.
Ain't nobody doing too much of that. You know what I'm saying?
It was kind of hard for me to get that license though. It wasn't that easy. Like
right.
I went through the classes, passed the test, and since I got a felony, you know, they made it kind of hard for me to get my license. So I had to go in front of the board. I didn't really have to go, but they gave me the opportunity to speak for 5 minutes in front of the board.
Right.
So, you know, I took that opportunity and ran with it. I went to the board and, you know, I spoke to them for 5 minutes and it was a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
They gave me they understood where.
Let them know how long it took you? Like, what was the whole process from the beginning to the end or whatnot? You know what I'm saying? Because of course I know, but you know what I'm saying. Let the people know how long it took you. You know what I'm saying? Just to like, you know what I'm saying, just to get there.
It was a long process. It was definitely a long process because number one, it was more of a, I don't need, in my head, I'm looking at it like, I don't really need a tattoo license to do what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many out here that don't have that tattoo license. Like I had my license in New York.
Yeah.
I was legit in New York doing my tattoos. Virginia didn't want to transfer over my license. And I just said, okay.
Right.
You're not stopping me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I I just ran with it for a little while. But then, you know what I'm saying? Me always trying to better myself, I would need that to do what I'm trying to do now. So a few years back, you know, I filled out the application, and you know, they made it hard because of the felony. I had to get fingerprinted. I had to get my rap sheet. And, you know, get in touch with my parole officer.
Right.
Let him know how well I was doing on parole, the certificates that I had to, you know, accomplish and stuff like that. I had to have proof of everything.
Okay.
So I put everything on the table. And once I passed the test, it was more of a runaround when it came down to going to the board because you have to have even more proof of certain things that it wasn't presented to them in time because New York is actually slow when it comes down to getting requests, you know what I'm saying, taken care of when you need certain things. So I had to play the waiting game with Albany sending me all of my information from parole and all the programs that I had accomplished and stuff like that. So by me getting all of that and going in front of that board and speaking my story to the board, it was more of I hope that they understand what I'm trying to do because it's no stopping from here. You know what I'm saying? There's no stopping. I would have figured out a way. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from New York. You from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? You should understand where I'm coming from that we don't stop.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We
hustle never stops there.
So, you know, I mean, it was plan B if that didn't work. But, you know, with God blessing, you know what I'm saying? That did come through for me, and now I'm legit. Now there's no stop. Now what's the next step? Yeah. Now I gotta get the palace for my peoples out here in Virginia and, you know, get them somewhere for them to go to now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've done went to everybody's house for 10 years out here in Virginia. I went to your houses, and everybody that's out here, I showed y'all love. I would expect the same love back when I open up my tattoo shop. I'm gonna need y'all to come to my house now. You know what I'm saying? This is trust me, it's not gonna be your normal tattoo shop. You know, it's gonna be somewhere that is gonna be. I don't want to say too much about it. Yeah. But trust me, it's gonna be a treat for everybody out here in Virginia. You know, we're going to have some fun with this.
Yeah, so basically, you know what I'm saying? Because I know we got to sum it up soon or whatnot, you know what I mean?
I got a lot more to say. You know, people want to hear this.
You know people want to hear it, though, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, we definitely going to have something, you know what I'm saying, something else special with that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you got a documentary coming up soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, and I know in the documentary you're going to get into more details, you know what I'm saying, with it. Where, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be able to visit, you know what I'm saying, like your hometown and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, and just so people can see, you know what I'm saying, more or less the steps that you had to go through.
Yeah, that's good because a lot of people just know me as Eric.
Right.
The one that does tattoos. So...
Well, what is it? Eric, the one that do tattoos with the hat, you know what I'm saying? With the guy with the Beats headphones and stuff like that.
Yeah, they looking for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I couldn't put Beats on right now. You know, I was trying to show some respect to the people and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I said, man, your name out here like a disease, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely good.
I want people to know who I really am before the tattoos. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, just so that you can know your artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not just know that he does good tattoos. I want you to feel the passion that I have and know what's motivating me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To keep going and to not stop. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate my freedom. I appreciate life. I appreciate my family.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And I could take you through my appreciation step by step, you know?
Definitely.
It has a lot to do with me growing up and you know the trials and stuff that I had to go through to get to where I'm at today. You feel me? And I don't. My life is for you all to know about. Yeah, and I'm not trying to, you know, just hide behind stuff. I put the same way I put all my life in front of the board and let them make their decision whether they're gonna let me rise to the top or just shoot me down. You know, I have nothing to hide. So basically, I want my peoples in Virginia to know that I'm here to stay. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna go worldwide. They're gonna all know that Virginia is a beautiful spot. Alright, so you know, being out here in Virginia, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to give people official artwork, official tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Where you gonna have no doubt that you're gonna be happy with your work, coming to capture moments. And there's a lot of artists that are out here that I do support on Instagram, and you know I see they work on Facebook and stuff like that. And I got nothing but motivational comments when it come down to me seeing how their work is progressing and stuff like that. You know, cause
definitely.
I mean, if there's some help when it come down to you not, I'm a self-taught tattoo artist. Like nobody could take the credit for me getting to where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, I always do my research. I always, you know what I'm saying. I won't mind learning from another artist, or just you know watching someone else do tattoos. I'm a fast learner. Like I go to conventions, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I may pop up in a tattoo shop and just check out the best artists that's there, look at their work and stuff like that. You know, I mean, I just always try to do better. I'm not a cocky dude where it's like I do the best tattoos everywhere. I may be talking that, you know, because I do have confidence in my work. But I always look to learn more. I always look to do better. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to never stay on that same level. I always want to level up.
Yeah, definitely.
And if it was any advice, you know what I'm saying, that I would give to tattoo artists that are out here in Virginia or anywhere, it would be your work will only come out with as the equipment that you're using. Invest into that. Always look at your work and break it down and look at where you can do better. Like what part of your tattoo can you add done better? So you could always look forward to doing better every time. You know what I'm saying? You only got one time to mess up your tattoo, and your name is a rap.
Yeah,
it's over after that.
It travels fast, man. It travels fast. Yeah. There's a lot of shops out here that, I mean, you know what I'm saying, bad tats that come out of there, like, don't go to, you know what I'm saying, such and such. Don't go to such and such or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And that's a wrap, you know what I mean? Because it's just going to travel and people are going to take, you know what I'm saying, take notice of that, you know what I mean? And you're going to have that forever, even if, you know what I'm saying, 5-10 years later or whatever, you know, you just like this #1 top dog, you know what I'm saying, doing tats. It's still going to be there like, yo, he was messing up tattoos before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I understand, like, you know, in the journey of you starting to do tattoos, you may do stuff that you could have had done better. Yeah. But that's just
it's a learning process.
You learning. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, you know, don't ever knock yourself and just give up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You got to just keep pushing and keep going and, you know, never let no one stop you. Even if you did mess up that last tattoo, it's not the end of your career.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to take a little minute to get that trust and faith back into the peoples. But at the end of the day, you can always get that back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Life ain't over, dog. You still keep pushing. You feel me?
Definitely. But yo, where can everybody find you at, man? You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I know you limited to, you know what I'm saying, the social media world and stuff like that, you know. And, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, it's not hard to find you, but, you know what I'm saying, like, just let everybody know how can they find you.
All right, well, that's a good question. That's a good question, because by me traveling to people doing their tattoos, I'm going to try to paint the picture for you.
Right.
Now, I'll get to your house. Let's say you want one. All right, we done went through the back and forth on, you know, discussing everything about your tattoo, down to the price and how long it's going to take for me to get to you.
Right.
All right, let's say you're an hour away. I'll drive the hour, get there, set up, do the stencil or freehand or whatever, you know, make sure that you're ready for the tattoo, do the tattoo. Now I have to pack up, get back in the car, see how far it is to the next house. So
right.
by me doing that every day, it limits my availability because of the driving. You know
I got you, right.
So with the tattoo shop that's coming, it's definitely going to make me available all the time. You can always find me at that one location.
Right.
But for right now, you can catch me on Instagram, captured_moment_tattoos.
Right.
You can catch me on Facebook, Captured Moment Tattoos, straight up. Like, you don't have to.
And I'm gonna have the link, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, so I'm gonna have everything on the video for you guys to see.
Definitely. My phone number, you know, you can always get in touch with me through my phone number, which is area code 718-662-1459. I may not answer every call or every text message at the moment that you do contact me, because you have to understand texting and driving ain't safe. And also, I may be doing a tattoo at the moment. So, you know, just have patience with it. I will get back in touch with everybody. And the more information that you give me about you, the more I would feel comfortable coming to you. I don't go to everybody. That's something I won't do. You know, I won't go to everybody. I'm from New York. I could take you through my childhood that makes me smart enough to be as old as I am today. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, you know, I do have to be safe about everything that I'm doing. You know, I watch my moves. But I am available. So you can get in touch with me and I will get back to you. And, you know, we can just take it from there.
Y'all already heard it straight up out of here. First goddamn interview, you know what I'm saying, with my boy E. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, y'all already know what it is. That's a definite. That's a definite. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Studio730 Productions, man. DJ Butt the Track Bully.
Yeah, capture moments in the building.
Capture moments. Yeah. Y'all already know, man. Stay tuned for that shop. You know what I'm saying? It's coming soon.
It's going to be beautiful.
Salute.